Hey everyone, I'm David Finz, and this is a special edition of the Cyber Insurance Imperative. For this episode, we're going to be trying something different, and I'll be interviewing my first guest on the program. With me on the line today is Connor Atchison. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Wisedocs. Connor is an experienced founder with a demonstrated history of working in health services, information technology, and management consulting. He aims to digitize a formerly manual industry through the adoption of artificial intelligence and machine learning to support what has been historically a tedious process. As a former veteran with 12 years of military service under the Department of Defense, he strives to change the process for filing health insurance and disability claims for insurance, legal, medical evaluators, and their claimants. He's on LinkedIn and Twitter. You can find him there. Connor, welcome to the program. It's great having you here.
Thanks, David. It's great to be here.
So Wisedocs, as I understand it, is an automation platform. It's powered by artificial intelligence or AI. It's helping to bring some much needed time and cost efficiencies to the medical claim process. Can you help us understand a bit more about what Wisedocs does and how the insurance industry can benefit from your platform?
Yeah, Wisedocs is really that solution where it organizes and summarizes a medical record so that you don't have to do this manually. And that's currently the option. It's either back office or it's being offshored, or it's literally a manual process of going page by page. So it automates that so higher value tasks can be assigned to that individual and they don't have to do the data entry.
Right. Okay. So when people hear phrases like artificial intelligence, machine learning, they immediately start having dystopian visions. So should people be afraid of this technology?
No, absolutely not. It's not sentient. I think we're a long ways off. And I know there's a lot of buzz around like ChatGPT and all these models, but they're really tools that help empower and enable the individual. So you can leverage, again, going back to that higher value task, other things within the organization that brings value.
Right. Okay. So I know the insurance industry hasn't exactly been an early adopter of new technology. And at the same time, we're facing a bit of a talent shortage because more experienced professionals are retiring and we're not always the greatest at recruitment. But all this being said, patients and caregivers are still going to want customer service. So, with all this technology, where does the human element come into play?
Yeah, by taking artificial intelligence and platforms like Wisedocs, it can actually retain that knowledge that you're losing. And then that can be passed on for better retention and better value in your workforce. And when your attrition rates every year are cycling, it's really important to keep that knowledge base. And it's important to have those processes so that your organization can still do more with essentially less.
Right. Well, and again, there's always going to be a need for that human element there to have people involved in the process. My focus, as you know, is on cyber insurance, and another major concern for our listeners is data privacy. It seems like third parties, or as we call them here in the States, business associates, have been in the news quite a bit lately for their mishandling of patient health information, or PHI. We've recently seen steep fines assessed against a prescription drug discounting site and also against a mobile app that's involved in behavioral health. What steps is Wisedocs taking to safeguard PHI in its possession?
Yeah, I think it's twofold. It's how you build your technology with that in mind, right from the get-go. And secondly, how you instill that in the culture. And if you're looking at things like certifications like SOC 2, ISO, high trust, that goes the step further. Just signing a BA, that's not enough. And again, it's how you build your technology and how you're actually adhering to these frameworks so that you're actually doing what's right and you're protecting that information.
Well, it sounds like you're embedding the privacy element in there from the beginning. So that's encouraging. Connor, any final thoughts for our audience? How can folks get in touch with your team?
Yeah, like you said at the start of the episode, you can reach out directly through LinkedIn or Twitter, and you can also follow us on Talking Wisely, our podcast, or reach out directly through our website, www.wisedocs.ai.
Wonderful. Okay, well, great. Look, thanks, Connor. It's great having you on today and enlightening our audience about the ways in which AI and machine learning are actually revolutionizing the claims process. I mean, those of us here, even on the property and casualty side of the business, can appreciate the value in that. Here at Alliant, we are committed to helping you find the more rewarding way to manage risk. And if you'd like to learn more about our new cyber vertical and the services that we are offering beyond the insurance transaction, you can DM me on LinkedIn or email me at david.finz@alliant.com. Till next time, thanks for listening and watching. Take care.